hardest truth about dopamine is it really reacts to our brain instantly. And the problem is, dopamine does not have its own intelligence. So what does this mean? Intelligence is not driven by neurochemicals. It is driven by the information that we collect from our senses and the brain processes it. Now, the biggest problem is 99% of the people does not know how to spike dopamine. And the reality is, dopamine does not spike because you've gained some intelligence. It will spike anywhere and any place at any time. So what's the catch? The reality of dopamine is when you spike in non-productive places where not being productive, the brain will spike really hard neurochemical dopamine, and in the end, it may make you feel good. But then what happens right after that? If you try to do some productivity, dopamine does not spike good, and in the end, you lack in productivity. If this persists and continues, then dopamine is definitely going to make your life miserable, even when you're doing something productive. So the reality is, spike dopamine only when you're doing some productivity, not non-productivity. And that's how you can take care of your dopamine and its spike. For more such understanding, you can watch my video on YouTube that talks about dopamine and how to maintain it.